It's already 11 o'clock and the bees are just doing nothing today. I'm not used to this. I'm used to these bees being active at 5 o'clock in the morning and being in full flight, full foraging activity by 9, you know. It's 11 o'clock and like the truck's sitting here as we're supering up this yard, and it's not blocking any foraging path. The air is clear. So these girls are just kind of chilling out inside. Lots of bees, lots of activity inside the colony. You can see they're capping the honey that's been stored in there. But as I'm pulling off the foamies on top, like the nests are dry. Like when I was last week, we're pulling off the tops and it was like droplets of nectar being pulled off as I take off that inner cover. None of that right now. It's all being stored and processed inside. Kind of not really excited, just a little bit stagnant. So not sure why they're not working first thing this morning. They have the rain. They've had, well, it's warm, it's like 25 degrees right now. The flowers are in full bloom. Just something's not sparking up that activity. But hopefully they, you know, get that work spirit reestablished in them so they can start bringing in that load of fresh nectar that's out there and fill up these boxes that we're just putting up on top now. These ones will be harvested not this coming week but the week after, so we're adding maybe a few more on top than the first round. So it's nice to see tall stacks in my yards. It'll be nice to see tall stacks with honey right up to the top too by the time we get back to them. Yep. Starting to get a little more activity. We're closer to noon now. Nothing like that cloud of bees, the foragers coming in. My girls are still just waiting on the front step. No fanning. Not a lot of activity. Just kind of chilling out still. A little bit of activity coming in and out, but you can definitely see there's no drying down of nectar. All just kind of chilling out on the front step. So maybe they'll perk up this afternoon. It's still windy, you can hear the wind in the trees. So maybe they're just waiting for a calmer day to fly. They have definitely been busy. I mean, look at the stacks in this yard. We're giving 4, some up to 5 boxes of space. So anything that has the 5th honey box, like they're packed up to the 3rd. So that's positive. Just we need them to work every day. We need them to start at 5. And I want to get these honey boxes full. There, it's 3 o'clock and the bees are foraging finally. I drive the truck in the middle of the yard and we just have a huge disruption of bee flight. So that's a good sign. The bees are getting out there, they're flying, they're coming back, they're trying to get back in. You can just see the chaos in front of some of the hives here. They try to sort themselves in. So that's a sure sign that there's nectar coming in. I'm pulling these foamies off and there's little droplets of moisture. That's nectar. So that's coming in, and also finally drying down the nectar. You can see every one of these hives, they have a dedicated little circulation site, just kind of exchanging the air throughout the hive to dry down the nectar. So that's a good sign that there's incoming nectar coming into these colonies. See, there's every single one of these colonies all of a sudden has a little dedicated fanning site. So there we go. They're back into business. even though the day is just about spent, maybe they'll work till about 10 o'clock tonight. That wind sure hasn't pissed off yet, but it's a wonder how these bees can actually hang on to the flowers through this wind. But they're finding a way.